Thank you, Mr. Brown.
Thank you, Mayor. As the title indicates, this is an interlocal agreement with Palm Beach County that essentially provides that the county will act as the city's agent to develop a 400-foot communications tower on city property that will be used by the city and the county. The city will own the tower after it is constructed, and the county will manage the tower on the city's behalf. The term of the interlocal agreement is for 45 years, which is the expected initial useful life of the tower structure, and the interlocal agreement contemplates a potential additional 10 years by mutual agreement. The City Council and the Board of County Commissioners may mutually extend the agreement by a term acceptable to both parties. As Council is aware, the City currently has at the Western Golf Course a communications tower that has outlived its useful life and must be replaced in order to support new radio equipment and state-of-the-art communications. I will emphasize at this point that this is not a cell tower. It does not have cellular communications on it and will not. It is not proposed to be a cell tower. It's radio and microwave only. The city retained a parcel of land from the sale to GL Acquisitions Corporation to build a new tower. At the same time, Palm Beach County has similar public safety communications needs and has identified the area of the city's Western Golf Course as necessary for its coverage requirements. And pursuant to the Palm Beach County land development regulations, GL is required to dedicate land to the county for public purposes in an area known as a civic site. The county intended to require GL to dedicate the civic site for their communications tower needs. If we had followed the course of action outlined above, 2 public safety towers would have been built in close proximity to each other, one at approximately 200 feet and one at approximately 400 feet. The 2 public safety towers seemed to both the county and the city, as well as to GL, to be an unnecessary duplication of resources. The county originally proposed that the city become a user on a new tower to be constructed on the site and owned by the county. The city felt that it would be in our best interest for the city to own the tower, thus having better control for the future our public safety communications needs. Because the county has greater staff and resources for the development and management of the towers, the interlocal agreement has prepared to provide the county will be the city's agent to plan, design, construct, operate, and manage the tower. As I mentioned, the tower is approximately 400 feet in height. It will accommodate the needs of the city and the county, as well as other public safety users. Only public safety users will be allowed on the tower. The cities will review all phases of planning, design, and construction, and we expect the tower to be complete in October of 2020. Upon final completion of the tower, the city will pay the county the construction costs. The city will become the owner. As I said, again, the use of the tower is limited to public safety entities, all of which, including both the city and the county, will contribute to the maintenance and renewal and replacement funds for the tower. There will be easements to allow access for the county to manage and maintain the tower, and for the city and the other users to maintain their own equipment installed on the tower. The Palm Beach County Zoning Commission reviewed the zoning aspects of this tower installation at their meeting on June last week. I'm sorry, I don't have the date right in front of me. And they recommended approval to the Board of County Commissioners, which will review the tower on the 27th of June. I'll be happy to answer any questions, and I do have an aerial view of the golf course if you want to discuss exactly where these towers, the existing tower and the new tower will be located.
Could you start off with that, please? I think that would help everyone.
That's the city's municipal golf course. Excuse me. The city's existing tower is located in approximately this location. The new tower will be located in that corner of the golf course. There is an existing 511-foot tower in this location, and there's an existing 350-foot tower across the turnpike on the southeast. The county's equipment is presently located on that tower, but that tower has outlived its useful life. It is no longer owned by the state, it is owned by a private entity, and it will not support the county's equipment. The tower that's proposed on our property in this location will support both the city and the county's equipment. There are presently 1, 2, 3 towers in the vicinity, And when all the work is done, there will be 1, 2, 3 towers. There will not be 4 towers. I'd be happy to answer any questions that may be helpful.
Thank you. And just to recap, so what's on our agenda tonight is the interlocal agreement, but the ultimate zoning approval is vested with the county?
That is correct. This is county county land. It's not within the city limits, therefore the county has the zoning authority on the property.
All right, thank you. Council members, any other questions?